pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
number
seventh.
57.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Francisco.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
0-1's the count.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Aye.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Al Simmons. Close but called a ball. 1-0. The Halos trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one missing low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And that's off the inside edge, and the count is filled up. High fly ball right field. Trav settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Josh Donaldson up next for the A's. Hard hit to third. Slings it across. That ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you go the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Bunting for a hit. Slings to first. There to be him by an outlet.
You know, I think barehanded grab's probably one of the best-looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Goes down looking. Angels lead one, but they still lead it 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Donnelly. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Brendan Donnelly.
Collins
Ball, that's out.
in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Troy Purcell, the closer, is getting loose. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that
Ball
one
3.
cutting but missing down low. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there, but he just gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. On the corner for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball
Ball,
one
that's
there.
out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The tying run at the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Jason Giambi,
Now back
the next
to
to
designated
hit, 1
hitter,
for 3.
Giambi.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Next up for the A's, Jimmy Fox.
Outside, that's a ball.
With a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Giambi, the runner at second with 1 away. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. On to run for the A's. Coco Craft. So the tying run at second.
Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
2-1.
Man at second. That's off the inside corner. And now 3-1. Jackson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball forward to a board.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill you. There's some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Outside low, ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tap foul at the plate. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
That's ball two.
In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. That's outside. And the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And they're all loaded up.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Brendan Donnelly won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back to the new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Roberto Hernandez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here is Miguel Tejada. Fought off foul. Not
One ball,
close with that
two
one,
strikes.
and the count is 1-2. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one misses. The count now 2-2. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fastball almost got him there. So they're all loaded up. just misses the mark outside the zone. Oh, he hit him.
Yep.
And that brings home a run. Al Simmons now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Jose Casado.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
One ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Bases are full. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Troy Gloss.
Now
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Dennis Eckersley.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Late swing, fouled off. Ball 4, he wrapped it, and that'll keep the line moving. Go ahead run on base. So in now for the Angels, Don Baylor. Ground ball could be 2. Awesome play there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner off and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Cowboy in the box now, takes strike 1. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at third, you're at the top of the 9th.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Donaldson sizing this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And that one finds its way through. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Fouled off. He was late. Cut on and missed, and it's a the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Troy Purcell.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Donaldson swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's the second baseman, Eddie Collins. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the count is 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Now only one out remaining. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson. Inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball one. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This could end it.
And that's outside.
Full count now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Napoli down to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
4-3, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. no helmet. Been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials. And I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push. And coast. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They head to any place but stairs. Any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push.
From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And this is the rubber match.
And now,
These games can really shape your season, Drew. You always want to come here when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Doc Ellis. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10
Leading
coming
off the
into this
afternoon
start.
for Cincinnati,
So he's a pitcher
the third
that wants the
baseman,
ball.
number
He's aggressive.
17.
He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Pete Rose, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And here it comes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, we
One
call
ball,
that
one strike.
keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing
That's
that
out.
early in the count.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kiner. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Adam Dunn.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
The 1-0.
I got a ball, one strike. That's
Just
ball
missed.
two.
And now it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. George Foster. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Now one missed.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering
2
down
balls,
to the dirt.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Honus Wagner. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something
hitter.
you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch. Then there's one down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Aramis Ramirez.
Well, he's an important part.
No throw, safe at second. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him. 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Man on second, 2 down. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. So the Buccos are kept at bay in the 1st. Inning number 2 from the Steel City coming up. No score on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch game right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Check swing, called strike. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
That one fouled hard the other way. No score here in the second. That one just misses. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires across the diamond.